2008, we were asked to perform at the American Heart Association. It was the first time we actually did a formal gig, I guess. And we had known a number of people in the pediatric cardiac surgery community who were physicians and also musicians, and that was basically the start of it. We play at medical meetings. We rarely ever rehearse. Depending on who is on the faculty and attending the meetings is what determines who is in the sound collective. We've had probably 30 to 40, I guess, different people who played with us.
Oh, yes, that's right. We have an interesting way of working since we meet face-to-face a day or two before we're performing. We have to do most of our preparation at home on our own. So Gil and I have both evolved to the point where we can compose music using special notation software and then send it back and forth on the internet and add and subtract and edit and so on. And then when we're happy with it, we can send parts around to all the band members along with some tracks that we've played ourselves that give everyone an idea of what the tune should sound like. And at least in theory, everyone can show up knowing the part, and we should just be able to plug in and play the tune. Now, of course, the reality is not quite that simple, but that's our modus operandi.
It's not uncommon that at some point we're trying to get rehearsal together, and then, okay, our tenor saxophonist has to go and give a presentation to the society, so we have to work around that.
So my name is Joe Dearani, and I'm one of the cardiovascular surgeons here in Minnesota at the Mayo Clinic. And this double ATS meeting here, where my colleague, Dr. Schaff, was the president who invited us to organize the music for this evening, it was a real opportunity. And the friends that I've made in the medical world over the last 5 years has been it's just been a dream come true, connecting people in the medical profession that are passionate about music with real professionals in the music business that are obviously passionate about music. So we have the physician world meeting the musician world, and we have enormous talent on the medical side, people like Tom, Karl, and Gil Wernovsky that actually write music. They know what they want. They write so many different varieties of music, and then you work with professional people who can really refine it and just make it all happen for the enthusiastic amateur, which is what many of us are that are involved with this. And we had representatives from 4 different continents here tonight. I mean, we had people from Asia and Japan, from Europe and France, from Canada, from the United States. It was an enormous connection between so many wonderful individuals, and many of the people that came here on their own, because this meeting was predominantly oriented towards surgeons, and many of the physicians in this group are non-surgeons, and so they came here really because of their passion and their love to do all these kinds of things. So it's this has grown so much in the last 5 years, and who knows what it'll be like in the next 5 years. We've played concerts literally on many different continents and in many different cities in the United States now. and I hope and expect that it continues to get bigger and better over the long term. Gil has his son playing now. My son Patrick has had the chance to play in a number of different venues, most recently in Cape Town, South Africa, and now here in Minneapolis. And I mean, who knows what's in store for us down the road, but I can only imagine that it's going to be bigger and better, gathering more friends from more areas, and it's just a wonderful way to balance a professional career with something that really offsets the stresses and the tension and the work commitment that is required, with something that is literally so much fun and enjoyable, with people that have become some of my closest friends from here, there, and everywhere.
I've lost track of time. I've lost my voice. I've lost my place in life. I've lost some bets. Those are easy things to lose. But can I lose regret? Now that I've lost you. Well, my head's up in the heavens while your feet are on the ground. Found all that you needed while I've lost what I have found. Why do I feel so lonely? I've got so much to do, and I can't stop thinking about you. Hoping you are happy with this girl who does it wrong. Tells you that she loves you and her heart is strong. She looks so bright and eager, that's the way it should be. But I only wish you were still in love with me. What am I gonna do? Well, I didn't listen to you when you could have been on mine. Only thought about myself and thought everything was fine. But now you are going, I need to have you near. Just one more time before you disappear. I tried to win you back, boy, but your heart has slipped away. Never loved you like I could, but she's here for you today. I needed my eyes open, boy, you've opened them for sure. The pain of you with her I can't endure. I must be lost up inside. It must be love, must be love, things you can't hide. You're so in love, so in love, you know it's true. It must be love. Tell me, what am I gonna do?
So we're looking forward to our next opportunities to play. Hopefully we're going to do that in Philadelphia again soon. We have our first CD is on iTunes. All the money for that CD, any revenue that we get, goes to a special fund for families who are stuck in the hospital with their children. And this is money that's only sort of available to social workers for meals and cleaning and practical things like that. Much of what we've done, if we ever have any revenue, which fortunately has happened at a number of meetings, has always gone to charity, and that's been a thing that's really been something that we've really enjoyed doing, as much as we do enjoy playing with each other, which is unquestionably the most fun.
My general comment about this band is we're dealing with very extreme individuals. If you think about what people give up time-wise and financially and so on to come to one of these pro bono concerts, especially the time commitment, because no one really cares that much about the money, but it's you have to love it to do this, and we all do. And I think the beauty of this band is that everyone feels the same way that Gil and I do, and the time together is almost sacred for us.
Yeah.
And may it all continue.
Yeah, I guess I'll sort of close up with my thoughts on the whole thing is that I think what this ends up doing is really balancing us out as humans. I mean, we could get so entrenched in our work life. It's crucial to have that spiritual part of us and to continue to play music. And the other part that's been very interesting is for people like Tom and myself, who are relatively senior in the field. We'll have people that play with us not only who are younger than us, but in support, I wouldn't say supportive roles, but in other parts of the field such as nursing or perfusion. And once we play together, that whole authority gradient goes away and we just become bandmates. And then we take that back to work and it completely changes the dynamic. And those things together, I think, the ability to just be with friends and to keep an artistic part of our lives, I think really keeps us fresh for our work part of it.
I agree. That's true.